gone, but I'm still shaking some type of virus.
That's not good.
So I probably got to stop pulling gum from street sign posts.
That's the under the desk gum. That's the one that'll put you in the hospital.
It's doing it. It's absolutely doing it.
It's absolutely doing it. Let's see.
But it's too damn hot.
It's hot. Yeah, I guess it is too damn hot because I definitely be saying I'm getting off the water because it's too damn hot. So you're right. You're not
How many
wrong.
tournaments have you won in the past month?
Uh, 30 days. I don't know. I've probably just. Well, I didn't win. I came in second. That was the last tournament. So yeah, all my other tournaments I've either missed or opted out of. I was supposed to go into one this past weekend. I opted out.
Agent want to give you clearance?
Pretty much.
Has Native sent you one of those new boats yet?
Nah, man. Native hasn't talked to me. I did make on their little reel. I was thoroughly impressed that they actually have a black guy on their front demo for it. Like, I was thoroughly impressed, and he's wearing Jordans in a boat that always holds water in it. So that was definitely a double statement. My boy walking with the squeaky Air Jordans, extra
it ain't just
squishes.
creases. He got some damn moisture in the creases.
Yeah,
Golly.
but no, I'm thoroughly ecstatic that I'm seeing brown people on kayaks on mainstream. So we'll see how it goes.
That was the alternative title for today's broadcast.
Brown people on kayaks.
Let me call Mike up real quick so he can jump in.
Me, Mike. Brown man on kayak.
Are you live on Roblox YouTube right now?
No, not on Roblox. I didn't open up that avenue yet, but I think they just a couple of IPs just allow Roblox to monetize off of them. So, it's your boy. Might as well jump in there, create like a Hooksets or free theater for kids to come in and jump around and do dirty deals in.
All right, I was with you there till the end, but D Money's here. How's ICAST treating you, man?
Oh man, too damn hot. My man down there getting wet and sweating. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's going good. On the kayak side of things, like I saw a lot of people out in the demo stuff. Not too impressive, but it is what it is. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. Does Carolina Basco got you guys out there doing wheels and deals? I guess not, right? You guys are just there for fun. Yep, nice. That's awesome, man.
I seen those business cards, man. You've probably been passing those out something fierce, trying to get the word out, man. Trying to get the network to work for the net.
He working the nets. Working the nets.
It's a way to do it, man.
That is the perfect place to shake hands, meet faces, and kiss babies. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Dang. I'm excited for all the new stuff I won't be able to buy, so this will be great.
Oh, on side news, I had to out a cheater on the Brian Latimer tournament.
Oh, you were snitching.
Yo, big snitching. The judges were giving this man the green light on like 5 of his fish, and they all are just not legal. I felt so bad.
What was illegal about him?
He's using because they don't have a board standard, so he was using the extendo boards, and he was putting we'll say it was like a 20-inch fish, but he wasn't fully extending it. And then just leaving it like the tail at 25. So if you could see the numbers on it, go 17, 18, 19. That's the first segment of the board, and the extendo part is the 20 after. So he was just moving the extendo out just enough to get whatever length he wanted, and it clear as day. You can see the numbers just jump, and sure enough, the judges said, "Yeah, let that fly." And then I was like, all of his fish are doing this. He progressively gets better at hiding where the connecting is or hiding the number jumps. So he's putting his identifier over them, or he's putting the fish scooting, or not even scooting the fish, but leaving the fish somewhat in a way where you can't see the numbers of how he's doing the numbers of his fish. And it was funny because when I was showing a couple people, the mouth is open, so you're like, oh yeah, cracked mouth, deduct the points. I'm like, nah, man, not that's the scheme. Like, he's doing it on purpose. And then what makes it even crazier, he has another person on his boat fishing with him, because I'm looking at the boards and, like, you know, you can see the base of it. He has another person on the boat who's actually doing it like legally. Like, he has like legit numbers, and now I can actually see how the board is. So if the board has two little like lock-in mechanisms on the bottom side, and if it's fully extended, you can, one of the gaps in that is going to be blank, and then the second one's going to have where it like snaps in and connects, and that's where you actually start your 20. So seeing that now, knowing, looking at Buddy's picture, he's not fully extending the board on none of all of it. There's no gap or anything. So my man's legitimately cheating his whole measurements, and I think he's sitting in 5th place now. So it is what it is. The judges are letting it fly.
For real?
Yeah, he's all green. All his fish are verified. They've locked him in.
What the hell?
But it is what it is. I guess we're just gonna run with the. This is the Brian Latimer tournament. We're just gonna run with the idea that this is a fun tournament. So. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
I would be. I mean, I'm a pretty dramatic individual, so like this shit would be all over TikTok, like yesterday.
Yeah, once it's over and people are chatted about and whatever, I'll post the fish. I'll leave names out.
See, in these situations, I think, like, what would Elvis do?
Oh man, you know he gonna get a hamburger and go to the bathroom.
And what he would technically do.
You're talking. Yo, leave this man alone.
Nah, I ain't talking about
rock and roll. Velvet. No, you're not talking about rock and roll. I'm talking about the North Hammer and his son. His son, I think his son just came in second again for the or first. He might have came in first. I don't know. I gotta go check the post.
They're always first in my mind.
Did really well.
And I feel like he would be out there sounding like, you know, when the Wright brothers were back in the day trying to get their plane invention doing its thing, right? First in flight. All the haters. What were the haters saying? That shit ain't gonna fly.
They gonna die.
So when people out here cheating on the B-Lap tournament, Elvis come in this scene talking about that shit ain't gonna fly.
Nah.
And he starts cracking skulls.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh.
And
ESPN 30 for 30 and all that shit.
They're gonna give him full look at. But yeah, the other thing is that most of the people who do pretty well and qualify.
He said doo-doo.
they do well and they qualify. They don't show up in person to actually even fish the tournament. So it is what it is. I have to accept that it is what like they say. It's a fun tournament to get people out, learn how to tournament fish. But clearly, there's a person in there who is like habitually cheating. So I'm not a fan of it. I just hate the idea that this person is online doing that. But it is what it is. I have to accept it.
I mean, here's what you do. I don't know if you've seen this channel. It's on the old YouTubes, and it's called Cerebral Tackle. Have you heard of Cerebral Tackle?
No. Enlighten me.
So it's like this is a neutral thing because I don't know the dude. I do watch. I'm not subscribed just because there's some things about the situation that I'm not a fan of. So that's how I just don't watch. So it's a dude. He's been in the game like a journalist, and done some of the professional stuff for like decades. He's not new to the game, but he's got some health stuff going on. You know, he's got a lot of time, and he does like investigative journalism for like topics related to like professional fishing, and it's kind of like it's the drama. Like, you know, people like drama. people are into the drama, so he pulls a lot of supposed, like he's got sources that don't go named. You know what I mean? Like when the Scott Martin stuff was going on, he did like 3 videos on it.
Of course.
Uh, Apparently, he was told he was going to have a press pass to go to the Classic this year, but it ended up getting revoked. So he did a big thing about that. But like his whole angle, really, and again, I don't, I can respect the hustle, but his whole angle is like really looking for just the drama stuff and getting the thing going, trying to like provoke folks to comment because they got opinions. It's kind of like Randy, but instead of Randy being Randy, it's just like supposed to be well researched and looked into scoops.
Gotcha.
So if you really want to, I mean, this isn't like pro level stuff, but it is attached to Latimer, right? So if you wanted to get like an anonymous tip
nah, this dude
and send some evidence, he could probably spin the block a few times.
Yeah, no, because the guy, even the angler, he doesn't even have a history of like online tournaments. Like he has maybe some of the BLAT ones from last year and maybe some offshoot ones, but even in those, he's not even performing or not even probably submitting fish. So at the end of the day, I understand this guy is focused in on trying to dump his cheating ways on this one. So he's not there isn't a trail for him, sadly.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. It could be a thing.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to extend further. I think he's going to probably enter the next one too, and then probably doing the exact same thing, and then the judges are going to green light it. So it is what it is. Why would you redeem a hydrate?
I was just thinking.
Well, I just finished the Liquid Death. My wife brought me one.
Is that any good?
It's all right. It has stevia in it, so it's almost like aspartame, but it's flavorful.
Flavored water in a can, man. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. Oh, this one is the sparkling. They're sparkling versions.
Well, when I need something to sparkle, I reach for a can of StarTron.
No, not the Tron starred. Not that.
It cleaned my shit up so good it bricked my motor.
Dirt. What's up, Gabby? Put you down. Oh, is it officially brick? Has Buddy even talked to you about? Oh man,
it's back. I got it. It's parked right outside. He basically said, "Yeah, you just need to use it more." I was like, "Hey, who are you telling, dog?"
Yo, easy fix. Get out there, dog.
He's like, "No, I looked at everything, and all this was good, and the oil was good, and the spark, and the compression, everything was good. It's just you just need to run it more." It's like, "All right,
oh man,
gotcha." Right? I mean, I can do that. No sweat, big dog.
No sweat.
It is what, yeah. So meanwhile, he's got like, a couple dual 300 horse Yamahas waiting for him, and I'm going in there with my fucking starter kit, and he's just like,
in a bottle of StarTron, help me.
Yeah, no, I'm walking, I'm swigging off of that shit. He's like, do I need to call an ambulance? And I'm like, for who?
StarTron. That's good, man. Well, congrats on getting your boat back. Hopefully you get out there and churn it up.
Oh, at this rate, the troll motor probably just frizz out and smoke out. And
there you go. Then we're back to square
one.
Out
there paddling. It's one of those things. So if y'all love being broke and never feeling comfortable in your own skin, a boat is in your future. Howdy, it's the the gang. So y'all are out there. Y'all are Florida in it up, and it's already too damn hot everywhere. Right, we had that heat dome or whatever they called it like 2 weeks ago. And then I think there's some more of that stuff going on. We got people getting flooded all over the damn place.
Yeah, my hometown.
So the world's ending.
Yes.
So y'all, because it's just like, I mean, yeah. So the fronts are coming through, right? So the fronts are very interesting, and especially the folks that fish. We have, like, we're pretty much like amateur weather people, right? Like we watch all the models and the the fronts moving and all the different things, because there's a pretty significant history of people assimilating the movement of air and atmospheric changes, especially pressure changes, with fish activity.
We're great value meteorologists that like to fish.
Ex- yes, we know the freaking forecast,
That's easy.
long term and short term, and sometimes different models that range, and wind. Oh, you got to remember wind, and sometimes tide charts more than your average not professional meteorologist ever would do. In a world of AI and computer model learning and training, um, we tend to find out how much we absolutely still don't understand about how all that shit works. Uh, but when it's hot, it's the middle of July. It's literally the middle of July right now. So it'd be interesting, and I hope you didn't mind me just commandeering the title, because this is all like this is it. Like everybody's asking, not everybody, because I don't know very many people, but hey, you getting out this weekend? Hey, you going out this weekend? And it's like, brother, it is too damn hot.
Is that the conversations?
That's almost exactly the conversation. But see, then you got the smart asses. Well, why don't you just get out early, or why don't you wait till the sun starts going down? And it's like, I mean, the fucking sun isn't the only factor here. I get it, right? Like, you're out in the middle of the day, the sun's straight up and down, like, it sucks. But like, we're in that full mode where you walk out, like humidity and the dew point and all that stuff. Like, there's so much moisture in the air that your sweat cannot evaporate. So sweat evaporates, and that's why you feel like the cooling sensation off of sweat. But if your sweat can't evaporate, it just makes you feel like you're a fucking extra from a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle subway scene, because you're just fucking soaked. And it's like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean, it's all I know, right? Like, I'm used to it, but I don't like it. It's a problem. So I don't know if I'm assuming, because you're close enough geographically to where you probably have some of the same patterns of stuff. What is your tolerance level for the bullshit known as just like relative humidity and dew point and all that kind of stuff from like June through August, right? Like, what's that like where y'all are at?
It's pretty much the same. I mean, we're only an hour and a half to 2 hours apart, so your weather is still also my weather. But I mean, my tolerance has always been high. New Jersey's been a sweat box around this time. Me coming down here, it's a little bit more tolerable because it's not just like weighted, like a weighted wet blanket on you, but it is still like, like a little kitty blanket of nasty. But yeah, no, if it's fishing, it's fishing. I'm staying out there until parts of my body say it's too hot. I got this thing called melanin. I can stay out there for a bit. Oh man, I can stay out there for a bit. I still stay covered up, but for the most part, it's not too bad. In the kayak, yeah, I don't know. I always feel pretty decent because I mean I can just allow water to get on me some way, somehow. So kayak's not that bad. But if I am out there, say normally past like 2 to about 5 o'clock, I'll probably be worn out by the time I get home. I'll probably be knocked out heat wise. But I mean for this season right now, once it hits about after 9 o'clock, I'm normally getting some of my better bites. So yeah, I got to be out there. Yeah, I have to.
Doesn't it hurt though?
No. Wait, are you staying like fully covered? I seen you. You're fairly covered. Like what's hurting?
Where do we fucking start? No, because all right. And here's the thing. Well, first, I agree. I think it would be sweet if we could be down there at ICAST. So that would be a nice thing to make happen.
ICAST. Oh shit! If you wanted to go, I would. Dang, you should have let me know you wanted to go.
I couldn't have gone.
Oh, okay.
There's no way I could have worked the logistics. I'm battling demons in other arenas right now. So
okay.
We'll figure that out. We'll get to it. Rain check for sure. That'd be a great thing to do. but no, because so here's the thing, right? Like especially the plastic boat, and I'm celebrating. I've had the yellowfin for 5 years. In fact, the first day I took it out was July 20th of 2020.
Good Jesus.
Um,
Good
and I still
job.
got it, and I've only had like multiple issues with it. But anyways, so and I realized this like with the kayak thing because the boat's a little different, right? Because if you're out on the boat and it starts to suck, I mean, you're standing, right? So you can always kind of like sit down, uh, and kind of like get a drink and kind of regroup or whatever, or bring a fan. Battery powered fans are an option.
Yeah.
Or you just crank up the 9.9 and let that bitch run full throttle at 8 miles per hour with the wind, and you can get some breeze on you, right? So I mean, you can do that.
Throw some breeze
And
on that teat.
you just let the the beard just go ahead and flap in the wind, among other things. But I'm going out lately. The past few years, I don't drink. Like I get like 2 sips of whatever breakfast diet soda I have that morning, but like I'm not drinking anything because I can't stand up, and if nature calls, I got to put it on hold, right? So I don't bring no drinks, I don't bring no snacks. So y'all got to understand, like, I was thinking about a way to do it, but I don't have the time or the energy needed to actually make it happen. But like, if I had a health bar, like start the trip and it'd be like in green on one side of the screen, but like 10, 30, 11, it's yellow. It might be past the halfway point, and then by the time we get to like noon,
you're blinking red,
and I'm like fucking dry heaving and shit. Like my shield's down and everything. You know what I mean? Like I got the pulsing sound like on Halo because my shield's all depleted.
Yep.
And start going into delusional kind of. Like I start hallucinating.
Oh yeah, you're in too deep.
And then I still have to load all my shit back up
and drive
and not get pulled over again. So it's one of those type of deals,
bro. Like, you gotta hydrate. I want this to be known for everybody that's out there. If you plan on going fishing in the heat, don't think the drinks you have with you are going to help you for that time. Those drinks are going to help your body after your body gets hot. Please hydrate before you go out in the water. You have to. At least 8 hours before you get on the water. At least your body has to actually use that hydration prior to you going out there sweating.
Well, see, I didn't know that. So, and what I also don't have a redeem.
Oh my Lord!
So like, people can't. I'll have some folks come in. We've got a couple of loyal folks in the general, community that they care about. They care about the broadcasters, and they'll be like, "Oh man, did you Did you bring a snack, or you got a Gatorade?" Or the new people that come in, and the new folks are always very interesting with how they treat various interactions. Is one for me? I'll take it. Yay! All right, let me put this Tron back right quick. We call it Tron.
Yeah, you gotta leave that Tron alone. That blue drink gonna leave you slumped, my boy.
I'll tell you what, my liver is in shambles.
I'm surprised it's still connected.
I can't. Well, that was the thing. Like, there's a couple local folks. It's also I'm not gonna say it's funny, but it is interesting where there's been some prominent folks in our area up here in the 757 that have been doing the kayak thing for a while that have recently, almost like in agreement, have done the whole like deck out a John boat and turn it into like the lake hopper boat. That's been a thing, but there's like. We should go around, especially some of the lakes around here that do like sometimes weekend tournaments, and just like throw a cooler on the kayak or whatever, and just paddle up to people and just like flip Gatorades for like $6 a bottle. Because like it just sucks. Like we don't have like nice facilities, and a lot of places don't have like a little tackle shop. Like all the places that got those little tackle shops at the ramp that sell like bottled water and sports drinks.
Yeah.
Like they're making money right now, like going to freaking Costco or wherever, Sam's
Club, and
buying in bulk.
Easy flips.
And I mean, I get it, right? Because some folks are like, man, I'll be all right. That arrogance, or I don't want to bring all this stuff with me. And then you get out there, And I remember when I was young, like I remember when we got the boat, you know, and I'm in my early teens, and like I was excited because you know you got school all year, so then it's like, oh, summer break, like let's go out as every weekend we can, right? And get out there and like waking up early and 8 o'clock's all right, 9 o'clock's not too bad, and then 10 o'clock, especially if it's like a no cloud day,
10 o'clock,
and it's just
you
straight
feel it.
radiating off your skin. Like some of the worst sunburns I've ever got in my life, where when it's like, oh, we'll just go out to the lake for a few hours, and when it starts to get hot, we'll go in.
Yeah, it's already too late when you feel it's too hot.
But yeah, like the insides of my legs, like I remember specifically, I wore like basketball shorts because you never know when you're going to ball. So
Facts.
on the boat.
Well said.
And it's just like the entire inside, so like the inside part of my leg, like my calves, like all the way up until like right above my knees. And I felt it. And I'm just like, oh shit, tomorrow's going to suck. And then like literally both of my legs were just a big ass blister.
Yep.
And like I could feel the liquid moving around, and like whenever I'd go to walk, like my skin would feel like somebody's like stretching it tight, like it's a freaking like animal hide back in the pioneer days. I was like, man, this shit is not kosher. And I mean, I got, you know, the fish were biting that day, but they weren't that fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't worth
it. The balance was not balancing, and it's crazy because my grandfather, he was also Caucasian, so my grandmother would always slather him down in sunscreen, and I never understood it until I left for college and went to Hawaii. And all my roommates, white, they used to go out surfing. I'm sitting there like, y'all ain't doing what my grandma was doing to my grandfather. And they would come back lobsters, dog. Straight up red. And I to this day, I understand. Like, you guys got to be careful out there. It ain't even right. Speaking of that,
you guys.
Yo, you all that are fair skinned, y'all need to protect yourselves. Y'all are not supposed to be out in that sun too long. Y'all cook. I
mean, I've been cooking, but not like that.
The one of the shoot, I think he's got like 2 anglers of the years now. Will, if you watching, man, dude is a ginger of gingers. Always out in basketball shorts. This year he started wearing compressions from his ankles up, or I don't know if he's just wearing full compression. But he's like, he has his legs covered now. I'm like, yo, please, every time, please protect yourselves. That skin cancer ain't no joke. That shit is violent and a waste of money.
No, I got a annual physical next Tuesday, and I gotta ask for a referral to like a dermatologist.
Dang.
Because I used to not care. Like I'm a moly person, and that's just what it is. I'm just one of the. I'm mold out. Unless it's Sunday, then I'm holy moly. But the point being is there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to get to the point. We got to keep an eye on those things because it is a thing. I remember the one dude, I forget his name, the dude with not tackle warehouse, freaking tactical bassin.
Oh yeah,
that isn't
right off his face.
He had that thing on. Yeah,
he did right that off his face.
It was like
a couple months back. Yeah.
It was recent, right? So he did like a PSA kind of thing, like y'all need to take care of your damn skin, and sure, like that's true regardless. And he was speaking to everybody, so it, you know, depending on your complexion, I mean, everybody's susceptible if you're out kind of as much as a lot of folks. So nobody's really safe. But I mean, I get it. There are certain genetic features, especially if you got a freaking any type of predisposition. You know, I've got family members. I've got a grandparent that did have melanoma that turned into much significant things that led to their passing. Right. So I've got a direct lineage of people genetically tied to me that had literally melanoma, like pretty much ruined their health.
Yep.
So that's there. But then it's like, okay, well, what are you going to do? Are you just not, you know, because you could always just not go. But now with technology, when I say technology, I mean like apparel technology, UPF clothes, all the shirts, the hoodies. I mean, y'all know, like if you see me on a stream, I'm probably rocking, the hood, and I got my shirt, and I probably got pants on, right? Like, exactly. Like, DMX, like what DMX said was, "Where the hood at?" And I'm always like, "It's right here, D. It's right here." And and that's the thing, right? It's not a fashion statement. I mean, I know for you it's a fashion statement. I get that.
I don't think so.
I don't want to cover up the DPO. That's all. Like, I got to have it stop right here, so it don't cover it up.
Get that
But there's no excuse, right? Like wearing, this shit look cool as hell.
Yeah,
Look at this.
the Cryptek pattern's been fire. When they come
If
out,
I
like,
showed up to your work site and I said I could
2012.
weld something for you right now
with
without
that
you knowing
hat,
anything about me,
with that hat on, yes,
you would be like, hell, like get out of his way.
Yeah, you're hired. You're go ahead, do your work.
Just light it up. Like I could just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But the shirts, the pants. I mean, there's no real reason, especially with a kayak, because you don't have anything above you
cover.
usually.
Unless you're a cool Hobie dude with the bivy.
If you got the bivy, I mean, great. But if I got anything over top of me, something's wrong. Like it's probably the police. So it's one of those type of deals where you're just exposed. You're sitting. You're right by the water, so all the reflections coming off the surface are just smacking you square. Like it's not coming from just above. Like those reflections will get you too. Y'all know this.
Yep. And don't let the overcast
and as much
fool
as
you.
we value our sunglasses and all that kind of stuff because we have to see in the water, like those same rays are fucking your skin up.
Facts.
I mean, it's one of those type of deals. So, like, not to go on a soapbox kind of situation, which we've already done, but like, it's not. It just doesn't suck because it's the heat. It's that UV index.
Yeah.
And if it says like 11, very high or whatever, like if you're out past like 10, you got to be covered up, or you got to be sunscreening, or you got to be of a certain complexion.
You got to be ready.
Otherwise, you got to do something about it.
Yep. You gotta be ready and prepared for the heats and the waves that be UVing.
Like you just got to. There's no, like if you're lobster status, I mean, you might be able to get away with that if it's freaking, if you're in your 20s, sure, right? I mean, you can't do that, but if you're old enough to like remember life before cell phones, then SPF 50 minimum, like. I got 2 bottles in the boat. I got 1 bottle in the kayak. I got 2 bottles in the car. You know what I mean? Like there's no excuse. Like I'll go fishing without sunglasses and just kind of wink at them, but I'm not going out if I don't got sunscreen.
Oh, you said wink at them. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a good PSA for them. Just out here squinting at them. Oh man. So what you been throwing when you do go out? What's successful for you so far these last couple?
Fucking fit, boy. I tell you what. No, because summer, hot water season, especially, because I'm not built for sunrise. I'm not built, and I don't have the time for sunset. Mm-hmm. I've been doing the damn, the multi-species, the panfish, the ultralight.
Oh, man. Talk to me, T.
And I've been getting cyberbullied in chat because everybody's like, man, bass is easy, man. They'll hit anything. You need to go after a real fish. And I'm like, all right, you're probably from Wisconsin, thanks. But, it's one of those type of deals. So, like, I've said it before, my favorite fish to catch is the next one. So, like, we got a whole bunch of different things, unfortunately, white perch. But Crowley, I don't know if he's here, but he was telling me about, he's on the Z-Man Pro staff. He just won't tell nobody.
Facts.
He was telling me about and I got a couple things here. I had ordered some of their micro finesse stuff.
Yes, sir.
And some of the jig heads and stuff. And so they got the shad fries. You're not going to be able to see it.
Yeah, I have a couple.
But the shad fries, and I got the tiny ticklers as well. And the guppies or whatever. Like, anyways, so they're all small. I think it's one of those. Like none of them are over like 2 inches. The jig heads are like a 20th of an ounce. You know what I mean? Like everything's small, but very compact. I think it's like a size 8 hook. Been throwing on ultralight, either 6 or 4 pound test. I got my fiberglass. What the hell is this? Featherlight rod, the yellow rod, banana rod, whatever you want to call it. And just throwing that a couple ponds, like underneath trees and stuff like that. The freaking bluegills love it. The white perch love it. I've got catfish on them. I've got a couple greenfish. I got crappies on them. It's one of those type of deals. I don't know all the specifics, but I think just throwing little things, and I don't, they're Z-Man, right? So I done caught like 50 perch on one of the little shad fries before the tail finally ripped off. So the return on investment's not too bad, at least not yet. So that's always fun.
Nice.
That's my thing.
Man, that's. I should have switched tracks, but I got tournaments, so I got to stay focused. Sadly. No, I guess I've been doing the same. I mean, I've downsized. Like my popper, I've definitely went down to my smaller poppers. Disable subscriber only. I didn't know
We
that
gotta
was
get the
on.
people in here. Was
I
that
am.
on? Yeah, that was.
It looks like it was on.
It was on.
Gabby, did you turn it on? No. I think it said, yeah, she redeemed send a message in sub mode only. I don't know. Dang, dad life, my bad. That's on me. I don't know who switched that one. Gotta talk to the mods. Mods been going modding. But yeah,
Okay, we're gonna restart the broadcast. Everybody F5 in 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Yep. I just realized I didn't even go public for freaking YouTube either. I was like, oh, look at that. Unlisted. I thought I did that, before 8 o'clock. But, I mean, they only missed 30 minutes. They can catch it later.
They'll be all right. So so you're still in tournament mode?
Yeah, we got a couple more coming up. And then there's talks of going up to go back up for the Kayak Adventure Series and see what we can do. I don't know. Yeah, tournament season's still going. Yes, it is. So I got one this weekend. No, not this weekend. Next weekend in Greensboro area for, was it Carolina Kayak Anglers? And then after that, a couple of other ones. And then I think I start heading east for the coastal tournaments. I have 2 coastal tournaments that I was going to do. One for largemouth and one for redfish. So that should be fun. Or was it for flounder? I think it's for redfish. So that'll be interesting. And then might make the migration up north for those tournaments if funds are still good and if I can actually make those. So yeah, but yeah, it's hot, but still fishing. I did pretty well for the BLAT tournament. I had 101 inches for the 3 weeks that it was going on. Tomorrow it ends, but I didn't fish this week. But for the last 3 weeks, it was pretty successful. I lost some bigs. I caught a lot of bigs, and but more so, like I was saying, I was attacking that 5 o'clock to about 12 o'clock time frame, and that was pretty successful for me. But it was smaller baits. I found out, like just like you were saying when you said you were going to more panfish, I definitely had to like drop a lot of my normal, like my little swim jigs. They had to get microed out. My popper, like I said, went small. The only thing I didn't was my drop shot. I actually did the opposite. I went like really big on my drop shot, and I was catching a lot of bigs just on that. Oh, thanks, Fear. I don't know who did it. Probably was me. Was it me? Did I do it? Yeah, it was me. I knew it. It was me. I must have touched it when I hit the shield. I apologize, everybody. That's on me. You turned it into sub mode 3 days ago. I wasn't even live 3 days ago.
Dang.
That's how you know I did it on accident.
From the clouds. Okay.
Yep. But yeah, shield will do it. Yep.
So then, what's the go-to right now? Top 3 presentations for the middle of damn summer in North Carolina.
In North Carolina, big worm, black and blue jig.
I thought you said downsize.
Listen, you trying to win a tournament? A black and blue
Yes.
jig, a black and blue
Yes.
jig, a big old worm either on drop shot or shaky head.
Okay.
And a top water of your flavor. I would probably steer away from the frog and stay with either a walking bait, a popper, or a either of those two, because you can use those fairly, or a Chapo, or like a propeller style, because when they start schooling in the summer, you gotta be on them. But yeah, those are my 3. Those are extremely effective. Because right now, as you know, we're getting those 1 in 10,000 year rains pretty much all up and down the East Coast. So everything's normally going to be chocolate milk. So you're going to need the black and blue jig, and then everything else applies after that. The dogs have robbed each other of their beds. My male dog sleeping in the female dog's bed, and the female sleeping in the male dog's bed. Bo, get out of Breezy's bed. You scumbag.
Here it is. All right. Okay. So big worm, jig,
Black and blue
top
jig,
water,
not just any jig.
black and blue jig.
Gotta be a. That's why I said it gotta be a black and blue jig.
And is that like scientifically confirmed, or are we just going off of hunches?
No, if it's not black and blue, then you're not gonna catch a big green.
What about a carp?
A carp right now catching that, I wouldn't even know. You gotta talk to everybody in the 5x5 right now. You gotta ask them how they catching them.
I have my shit looking like a corn on the cob down there.
Man, mine's be looking like a softball with like little yellow dots.
Yep. Oh yeah, get that checked out. Are you using any attractant? Are you spraying anything? Is it garlic? Just spike it? What are we spiking it?
Normally spike it. It's only going to be on the tips of anything. So the big worm's going to have spike it, and then the little claws of the jig are going to have spike it. Everything else is just going to stay stock.
So what's the like? Is there a unanimous in chat? Feel free. What's the opinion on like bluegill spawn? Is that a factor right now? How much
popper.
of a factor is it?
That's why the popper works.
That's the popper.
That's literally the popper. Yeah, that's the only reason why you would want to have the popper. For the most part, is like this last full moon that we just had. Chef's kiss. Like the bluegill were. It just looks like craters and craters, and as soon as you throw away from that crater, like towards you, bro, the bass are just there to check anything that goes near those beds. Like, you messing up my chicken nugget spawn. Get out of here.
It's like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's fire. It is fire. But yeah, I really do. This is one of the seasons that I tried to learn last year on the tournament side, and it's probably one of the, like, when I got my eureka moment with live scope, like, oh, the fish will only go where the thermocline meets where the contour line hits. So, like, a couple of lakes I've been to, like, thermocline's hitting at 10 foot, and then I'll just pedal around looking for wherever 10 foot or like 11 foot touches like that deep range in the contour lines, and just follow it. And sure enough, you'll just find like a school of fish, and you just stay there and mess with them until they bite. If they don't, then you just go on and come back later. But it'll always be more than like 5 every time that they're grouped up. It's always more than 5. So as long as you can get one of them to go, oh, that looks good, the other 4 will be like, man, I'm gonna eat that before you.
Now it's a competition. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go hungry. I ain't mad at them.
Nope. Or nobody wants to be the guy watching the guy eating food.
Some people are into that, but fish normally aren't.
That mukbang life. Yeah.
Hey, no, I mean, yeah. I think it's my favorite. Not that anybody cares, but my favorite part of like summertime. I mean, there's always going to be fish shallow, right? It doesn't matter.
Yep, facts.
There's always going to be fish shallow, and normally, because they're shallower, their metabolisms usually run a little bit higher, just because the water's hotter. So, like, you can find some willing eaters, but there's days, and you have a few every year. I've had already at least one this year. They ain't shallow for shit.
Yes.
And they're not there. Normally here, it's when the water level goes down a little bit, because, a lot of my spots are rain fed. So if you get like 4 or 5 90-degree days and there hasn't been any cumulative rain, the water level will go down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like they can tell, and they're getting evicted, and they don't fucking restage. They just drop.
Yep. And
they wait, and they don't do shit until the water gets back up, and they might eat. But like they're not going after anything. It's got to like hit them in the nose, and that is frustrating as hell, because I'll do that. Even the shade,
yep.
They're just not fucking there, and you'll spend, if you're as slow as I am, you'll spend 2 hours telling yourself like, damn, they're just not there. Damn, they're just not. Well, let me pick this up. Oh man, they're not. And then finally, just like, well. Turn the fucking boat and just look at open water and say, well, let's see what happens over here.
Yep.
And I mean, that's just like one of those. I mean, obviously electronics are going to help, but I'm still I'm such a purist. Yeah, I don't really use electronics other than the phone
Yeah, but I mean
that I'm
that
broadcasting with.
what you're describing is just normal summer pattern though. Like that's just how it is in the summer. Dog days of summer hurt. Those fish are just sometimes they're not going to eat. But yeah, like you said, that's exactly when electronics work because they always as soon as you like if you go to your magical spots, especially where you know your high percentages are, and then they're not there, and you're sitting there like as you were saying, your health bar is going in, your confidence bar is just going, and you're like, oh no,
Nah, man, them
they're
golf clubs are
gone.
looking a lot more
Yeah,
attractive
they're like,
now.
yo, they're gone. There is no fish in this little bucket of water no more. Yeah, no, they're still there. They're just moved just a little bit. That's what I'm starting to learn that like where you think you have them at or that zone, especially when the water recedes, they're probably 4 to 10 feet away from it. But also they're probably just too hot to even want to eat. So there also comes to that. But I mean that's just summer. I think this is when you gotta get that Carolina rig out and start slowly dragging it and crying to yourself the whole time through.
It's like, man, they should have fucking been here. No,
They were here last week.
I swear to God, no. It's one of my favorite. So what I've been doing, and I've been putting it on stream. And this is something I learned. I didn't learn, but I stumbled into it. I think it was like 3 years or so ago in the summer. So what I've done is I'll bring out like a panfish rod. So like one of my shorter, lighter action rods. And I know you've seen it, I think. Like I had the yellow one out for a while, and last week I had a different one. Anyways, I've been using or trying these Z-Man micro finesse plastics, but I'll just put it on, like I'll have the rod like the bottom or the reel stuffed under my seat, and I'll put out like 3 or 4 feet of line and just have it drape off the front of the kayak.
Oh, you trolling.
Now, what I'm doing that one is it's kind of like a depth range, right? Because I know how much line's out. So if I see it start to drag, I know how shallow it isn't.
Yeah.
But I'll go through and I'll get pecks from panfish.
Yep.
But when I'm doing this, it's normally off the shoreline. So what that means is, and I'm going to make it sound complicated, but it's not. Generally speaking, the thing I like about panfish is, like, we know, greenfish, brown ones too, like they tend to, like, they associate with cover, right? We know the structure. They tend to associate to something. Now, when you're out on the water and visibility's down, it's muddy water, it's stained water, and you're running no electronics, essentially, like myself. Like I know what's down there, but I don't know it for a sure thing anytime, anywhere. There's shopping carts everywhere. I don't remember where they're all at, but I know they're there.
See, we need to get off of Sartron. You need to get that new deeper, a little deeper drone bot that be going out pulsating.
If they want to send me one, until then, my money's going straight for the Tron.
Yo, deeper, help us out. Get T on the electronics with the phones.
Hey, get at me. You know where to find me. I'm on MySpace. As I'm trolling around or floating around on the kayak, the places that I get bit from panfish, I'm not saying catch. I mean, obviously, if they grab it, I got them. But if they're just biting it, like just this past weekend, I was floating around. I was actually explaining. Somebody came in the chat and was asking about, baitcaster tips and stuff like that. So I was floating as I was trying to explain some of that stuff, and I had one of my finesse plastics just trolling off the front, and I had some crappies bite it, and I caught one. Anyway, so I noted where it was at, and it was like 20, 30 feet off the shoreline. And I worked the shoreline, and I ain't had shit to show for it. But I kind of remembered where that was, so I kind of paddled back and came back toward that area. I switched over to the DPO crank, and that's when I started. And I think you were watching. I was throwing it out. There was no visible structure. It's 20, 30 feet easily off the shoreline. I know y'all were looking at me because I'm the star of the damn show. Point being is, I'm out there just casting. I hit a stick, so it's like I got the crankbait somewhere around here. It's probably under 40 things. Anyways, so it's like a shallow diving. It's got a square bill, but it's a flat side crankbait. I hit the stick, and obviously because my nerves are bad, I just pulled on it, and I felt it as a stick. So as the stick came up, and I'm assuming that's what the fish were around. That's what the crabbies were around, that stick area. But I could see the bubble come up. Because when you disturb the sticks and the stuff that are in the mud, in the muck in the bottom, it kicks up bubbles.
Yep.
But the cool thing is, because there was like no wind, which sucked, but there's no current in there at all, you see where the bubbles start and stop. In other words, like compared to me, they were like perpendicular. So they kind of went out to a little degree to my left,
Okay.
and I saw where they ended to my right. So obviously I moved it a little bit, but I had a general idea where it was at. So what I did, uh, I casted to both ends of where that bubble trail was. In other words, I don't want to hit the stick again. But if you got crappies staged up on it, there could be other things.
Facts.
So when I casted to my, like, for me looking at where the stick, like, bubble trail was, to my right hand side, I casted past that and brought that. I hit something, and then I got a bite, and that was the fish that you saw me catch. Because I had nothing. I had 3 smaller fish shake off a Texas rig. I'm still fucking mad. I don't even know how that happened. 3 fish back to back to back.
How?
Hooked, set, hook, came up, gone.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened. Doesn't matter. So that's why I switched over to the crankbait, because I'm like, no, I got 6 points.
Got 6 of them things.
We're gonna up the ante a little bit, but no. So I hit the branch. Bubbles come up. All right, that's where the stick is. Let me cover both sides of that stick, and that's where I stuck the green, the only decent green of the whole trip.
It was good.
And I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Water visibility is less than 8 inches, probably 6 at most. I'm dehydrated as hell. My health bar is down in the red. I'm hurting. It's like the red vignettings on my, like, I see it in my eyes. My blood pressure sucks. But the point being is, like, I done floated right through that spot.
Yep.
Probably about 3 or 4 times earlier that day, and never even thought, because I'm thinking, well, there's a tree. Let me throw under that tree. Let me throw under that tree. Let me go by this laydown. Let me go by this log. Let me do this. And like all that shit, if you get the fucking picture and you're not sitting there being ignorant like me, you'll make that correction. But I'm sitting there just trying to force it. I'm like, hell no, dog. I'm putting like 4
going through the motions.
colors of stick worms on the wacky, thinking, hell yeah, I'm gonna get them. No, I'm gonna get them on this one. Hell no, this one looked like a damn ice cream cone. Let me get them on this shit.
They gotta bite.
They don't care. If they were there, they might have bit it. But they weren't even fucking there.
Evacuated.
So it's like, I mean, it's good practice, but I'm tired of practicing, dog. I've been practicing 30 years. Well, let's get some results out here. That's all I'm saying. So if you get some StarTron on sale today, use code T10 at Amazon. It'll send you an error. But the point being is,
it will send you an error.
Y'all got to, like, if it's the middle of damn summer, like, I mean, if it's fall, if you got a pattern you're trying to run, I'd say you can be stubborn.
Yep.
But if it's the middle of summer and you go out there, you think this spinnerbait you just bought is going to be the hot shit, and you're throwing it for an hour straight, and you done ran it through every laydown and stump and dock piling that you can find, and ain't got nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Take the damn clue. You know what I mean?
Optimize your time.
I think.
Yeah.
It's just
you're going to get beat by the sun before most people realize it. Optimize your time. Summer is not. And I get it. Every season could be a season to go and try out some new stuff. But I think T hit it on the head. That winter and springtime is really the best time for you to really work on your craft. Summertime is not the time to say, yo, this new swim bait that just came out look fire. Let me go throw it. Optimize your time out there in them sun rays. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt out there. You might as well go out there and understand that those fish are. The morning pattern will probably hit really good for you, but as soon as that sun transitions on top of that water, things start getting hit and the bait starts moving off of that bank line, you got to figure it out or just leave. It's perfectly fine.
Go home.
Yeah, just go home. Yep. I think the lucky thing that I've seen and noticed now that we've got all that rain, you're going to start seeing a lot of the influx, the feeds of water that come into these like bodies of water. They become pretty active, so you can get a little bit cooler water, just a little bit, and it could turn on certain coves a little bit better than others. Something you can look at. There's apps to show you how they're getting fed in or what it looks like, and it definitely helps because then you can really throw that new spinnerbait if you can put it in a little bit of cooler water coming in, because they'll probably be there looking for shad. But I mean, it's the summertime fishing is so rough if you're not ready for it. I think summertime is more mental because you really have to make those transitions fast, and then you have to find willing fish. and that's a race against time all the time when you're out there, because even and there's one of the things I've noticed, my form, my casting angles, I start deteriorating, and I can tell when I'm starting to deteriorate out there, especially when it's hot. When it's cold, I know when I need to warm up. But when it's hot, I already know when my body is starting to feel like, yeah, I am not optimal. I have to make do with what I have at this point in time until either I get off the water or I can find, a second wind. If a fish bites, my adrenaline's going to kill everything. I'll be good. I'll be wired for another like 30 minutes. But things that I don't even think pros talk about is that when you start seeing that degradation in your motor skills, your optimized casting, your skipping, and things like, when you start seeing that deterioration, you really have to make adjustments. But yeah, it's too hot. It's too damn hot to be playing out there, not understanding what's happening. You go home and do more useful stuff. Yeah, Tennessee fishing. It is that you. And like T said, sometimes you can just be too stubborn, especially if you were on a good pattern, say a day before or a week before. It's really hard to say, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. As an angler, I know that's really, really difficult. If my drop shot is not getting bit, I think the fish have been poisoned until I get nibbled. That's just the law.
Take a cart. Somebody gonna bite something.
Cart better not eat my drop shot. Webster Crowley was even talking about during the cicada hatch last year when I was throwing a popper, and I caught that like 15-pound carp. Man, that thing destroyed my poppers hooks. They were all stock. Things look like those hooks were pointing to the north, south, and slightly west. Man, that should be the worst. It'd be the worst.
Don't let Berkeley see no picture, no messed up trouble, because they're gonna come out with the Fusion 19 version.
Fusion 21X.
No, because I think so one thing is, especially when we're in the age of like, you got to have all the tackle and all the reels and the rods and stuff. Like, it's summer's a good time to bring a lot of stuff because you're gonna go through it quick.
Facts.
You might bring like 6 setups, but you're probably only actually gonna have one at any given time be worth the shit. I mean, if you're running water, like if you're in creeks and rivers, it's a little different because the creeks and rivers, they're a little bit more stable just because it's pretty constant kind of what's going on. But like selected bodies of water, like any type of like landlocked or anything that just doesn't have like a consistent current through it.
Fucking retention ponds. Yeah.
Don't.
That's dangerous.
I mean, I'm sure,
dude. Yeah,
I'm trying to get away from them.
That's going to be like I can already sense like frustration once you arrive there and there's no wind. I'm already pissed for you.
Man, no, I've left. Like I've gone. Like I've drove to places before and pulled up at like 6:30, and I'm just like, there's no like the vibes are off.
Yeah.
There's like somebody's dog shit right there where I got to park. You know what I mean? It's just like it's not a welcoming environment.
It's not conducive to your day of
talk about mental.
fishing.
Like it don't matter how good I tied that knot last night in the garage. The shit just ain't worth it today. But I mean, you can definitely whatever it is. And I mean, I get it. Some people are really into like sizes and like, the big worm is always, you can catch a fish on a 12-inch worm 365 days. I get it. Like they're more likely to take a bigger meal when their metabolism's up because they don't want to be hungry.
Yep.
I get it.
Facts.
But you're going out there slinging fucking, a half a pound of plastisol for a couple hours eventually, especially if it ain't doing nothing, you're going to be pissed.
And
it's not supposed to be something where you're pissed. Like ideally you want to be able to go like, all right, cool. Yeah. Well, we're going to go out there, we'll drag a Carolina rig, we'll throw a swim jig, or, we'll run a plopper and see that's great. But like the mental aspect where you're like, the second you tell yourself, I don't know why this isn't working, it should work. My favorite YouTuber said that this was the lure to use this month.
No.
Like, as soon as you go into that mode, I feel like you're setting yourself up for a potentially very, very frustrating end of the day.
Yep. I agree.
And it becomes very, I I mean, I always just do stupid stuff to do stupid stuff. I get that, but I know a lot of folks, especially if you're trying to learn and get confidence with a particular presentation. Your favorite YouTuber probably doesn't fish where you are, and I get, generally speaking, yes, like anywhere in the country, it's July, right? And chances are there will be some overlap. But I'm gonna approach the stinky ass dog shit pond that I might go to a hell of a lot differently than like a Highland reservoir
Yep.
or a big ass grass filled clear water northern spot or fucking Lake Okeechobee, right? Like it's not.
There you go.
I get it. We know it's the summer. We know it's hot, and it's hot everywhere. It's the summer everywhere. But the only thing that you care about, if you're just trying to catch, is getting bites. You don't know what they're going to bite until you give them something they want to bite. So that doesn't mean you're switching lures every 4 casts. But if it's been 30 minutes, you feel lightheaded, and you ain't got no damn bites, my dude, switch it out. Switch something. I don't give a damn. If anything, I know some people catch heat, especially on social media, for using like snap swivels or just snaps in generals for attaching their lures. I might be a part of the criticism parade, but I can tell you during the summer where you're just trying to find something to get a damn bite,
Facts.
I ain't mad at you.
You got
Because I mean, I love tying knots. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like to be fucking dehydrated and hallucinating trying to put a damn Palomar down. Because I'm just gonna be like,
you got no lubrication for the cinch down.
I'm just sitting there like I'm hitting that shit with sandpaper on my tongue.
Straight dry mouth cinch.
Nicks on it.
It sound
Oh God.
It sound like a singing braid line when you cinch it.
I'm looking around like, who the fuck need to grease the damn dock gate or something like that? No, man.
Boy, dry mouth trying to get that knot cinched. Yeah, I hope. I mean, in all honesty, I really do hope this helps you guys out there, because summer, like T said, it hurts if you're not prepared. If you're not okay, and this is all if you've already came in prepared, knowing that it's going to be hot. You've hydrated. You got SPF. You got your fully body covered, and now you're going through the shits. Yeah, it's going to suck. Make sure mentally you're ready, because the summertime fishing is definitely a test of your equipment, your tolerance, and your mental game. Like it can definitely hurt you. Yeah, and don't overdo it. I know people have their tournaments going on, but you have to understand, if you do multiple days back to back in the heat, your body will be a little bit laggy to respond to it's about to crash. So please be safe out there. One of the biggest things I can say for anybody that's deciding to do like many days on the water, if you're normally not doing it, like putting in 2 or 3 days, the summer is not the time to do the 3-day back-to-backs. This is probably one of the worst times to do a 3-day back-to-back. Make sure you're hydrated prior. Make sure you're hydrated after.
Hell yeah, hit the Tron mid-trip. But I mean, it's one of those, like, your body, I mean, listen to it, right? I mean, you just got to. I remember back when we first got the boat, we were so excited to get out during summer because you have summer off from school.
Yep.
So we're going out in July. And so we would get to the ramp, and sun's already came up because I hate waking up early. I've always hated it.
You missed the good cartoons.
We get out there around 7.
Always miss the good cartoons if you try to go out early.
It's a problem. Like, come on, I got to see what the hell Hey Arnold's up to. And so, like, you get to the boat ramp, and there's already like 3 or 4 trailers parked. And then we would go out, and we'd see them out there. And then, like, right around like 10:45, 11, for some reason, it was normally like older dudes, like, just like, your grandpa figure looking people. And you see them, like 2 or 3 of them, going to the ramp.
Yep.
And I'd always be like,
where they going?
What y'all doing?
Mad time on the board.
We got fish to catch, big dog. And I mean, I didn't mind because it's less people I got to cast over, but it's one of those type of deals. I'm thinking, like, what are they doing? And boy, I tell you what, when it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and you touch the just damn side rail on the aluminum boat, and that motherfucker starts pulling your fingerprints off your hand, you're like, oof. I get it now.
Yep.
I absolutely know, because they got to sit in that AC and drive home bumping whatever the hell they were bumping in comfort. Knowing damn well they still got to back the bitch up in the driveway, and I'm sitting there just at the boat ramp, and especially if you got to go to one of those places that got the outdoor porta potty.
Yeah.
And it's the middle of summer.
Oh,
and it's been in there cooking brown trout, and you got to go.
That's the worst place to be.
I tell you what, your sinuses, man, they ain't gonna like you for a while because they're gonna be bombarded.
Yeah, no, that ain't the place to be at all.
And and I get it. You got to risk it for the biscuit. If the
Oof.
fish are biting, I'm gonna deal with it. If they biting good enough, I'll just pee on my damn self. I don't give a damn about no potty because I'm gonna keep fighting for the biting, and that's fine. I get that. There's a hierarchy. There's a priority list.
You have
here.
a flow chart to the flow. I see you. That's gross, but I got you.
No, but you go, yeah. It's like I get it. But damn, if it like you got to be like your kidneys aren't happy with you. You got chest pains. I mean, I love a topwater bite. I guarantee you, but I don't want chest pains.
You got the chest pains, your kidney killing you. Time to go
It's just
home,
not.
big dog. It's over.
Hit you, no.
The day
Get
is
you some
over.
Tron.
No,
Put you some Tron on ice
get the
and get back to the ramp.
liquid IV. Just take it
Oh
raw.
my gosh, it's just. I mean, and I get it. A lot of people are. I mean, a lot of this comes naturally. I mean, people understand that, but if we're looking at the sense that you want to maximize your opportunity to enjoy your time in the middle of summer, there is some strategic kind of considerations to make. And depending on where you live in the country or world for that matter, and whatever your logistics are, like if you're traveling, like I try not to travel longer than an hour in the summer, if I don't have to. But I mean, I get it, right? If you're doing like tournaments or you're doing events, you got to go where the event is. So your opportunities to choose are very limited. But if you're just trying to have fun in your new kayak, like I was doing almost 5 years ago today, for my first catch to be a freaking catfish with half of its ass out because it was in the middle of spawn. Wearing full fucking gear, right? Like
Yep.
full long sleeves and pants and NRS boundary boots. It's not for everybody. But you got to understand that's the process. That's kind of where it's at for folks that are trying to advance knowledge. But I mean, I get it, right, man? You get a new pack of power worms at Walmart, you just want to go cast around. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm jealous because I can't do that, right? Like I'm too invested, literally.
New bait goofing will
emotionally.
get you out there quick. That should actually be something. You get that new bait, you can't tell me nothing. That thing gonna catch a fish first cast every time.
Dog, I was at Ollie's bargain outlet.
Yeah, you posted that damn thing.
Bruh, I was sitting there. I seen all this weird shit. And then I seen this frog up in that damn Ollie's bargain outlet.
Cook that boy on the dash.
You are coming home with me. And it was hot as shit in the car. And I'm sitting there looking at it in the bag at the stoplight. And I was like, hell no, I'm going to put it right up there on the dash and let him cook a little bit. I'll tell you what, he's softer than baby shit right now. He going to get all kinds of damn. Look at that. Just right to it. Not even.
That boy got no resistance. He loose.
Nah, son. I'm gonna hit a lily pad and have that bitch in the throat. I guarantee it.
Oh man, dude, that's fire. Yeah, that amount of energy never. I mean, we're pretty old. That shit still hit the same as when I was a kid and I got that banjo minnow. Still hitting.
If you need that instructional VHS, I still got it.
Nah,
let me know.
Man, you get. I got no dang VCR to watch it on. Sadly,
I got 3 of them.
How are you still holding 3?
I got 3 of them, and one of them is a combo DVD VHS.
Oh yeah, see that's the best one though. So you got the good one. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Where we at, people? We're at 9:00. What y'all thinking? Any summertime experiences, lessons learned the hard way, anything like that?
How many of y'all have definitely said, yeah, I shouldn't have came out today? How many of those? Let me get ones in chat. I shouldn't have came out today and get bit by no fish. Oh man, those are the people that need to get together.
The summer skunk is one of the worst.
Hands down the worst. Summer skunking is the worst.
I mean, that's right above jumping in a tub full of scissors, right? Like
I don't know nothing about that, Playboy. Hold on now.
It was a long night. Every day. It ain't every day. You a damn liar, man. I know you ain't talking about that. Sun up. Still there throwing it. Hey, but that's persistence, right?
Yo, No, you gotta go. That's it. Just leave. Ain't nothing happening at that time. No, that is. Anytime that hits, like I'll be on them, probably get like 2 bites. I set a hard curfew. The last time I was out, I said, if I don't get bit by 10, then I go home. If I get bit or catch a fish by 10, I stay till 10:30. But I am off the water latest 11. That's it. That is it. I have to make those rules so I don't sit out there and just die to the sun. We got to go. Gotta go.
It's a tough call. And normally, as you're paddling or riding back or just walking back, that's when you hear splashing and shit behind you.
Bro.
Like, oh, you son of a bitch!
Yep.
Yeah, like that's
a
guarantee.
There. Hands
the
down.
Exact second, like as soon as you lock the reel with the hook and the hook keeper.
Yep. As soon as it hits the keeper, that's what. T, how do you know this? Like that's literally what it has. As soon as it hits and it's the right bait too. It's always the minnow. I always have the minnow in my hand, and I just hit the keeper, and then I start hearing like something like top water. I'm sitting there. Oh, y'all ain't have all this energy when I was out here doing it. Now y'all know I'm paddling away. Y'all trying to get active.
No, that's when I always bring like some cherry bombs, some M80s and shit. And I just start. I turn the camera off so y'all can't see it, but
yeah.
I go back there. I just start start dropping depth charges on motherfuckers and just let them see what happens.
Start coming sideways, concussed. Yeah, man.
Deal with it. I ain't got time. All these watches I keep on my wrist and have no time for all this shit.
I got no time. That being said, I'm hoping to get out Friday. I have to take the day off, but I'm hoping to get out Friday, and I can probably do some morning streams. But I have to drive up to Jersey literally like that night. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Go sit in some damn floods. Hopefully, there's no catastrophic rain again up north.
Yeah, I feel like that's. I mean, right now, I'm glad because we're at least around here we're not in drought, but it's like, it all happens at once. Like you'll get 3 days, 4 days just straight heat, and then a couple days of rain, but it's fucking like it overwhelms everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like shutting down roadways and stuff like that. It's like, goddamn, like we just need like where's that balance at? And we've got some local, trails per se, but we've still got some like smaller tournaments and stuff that are going on, and I'll watch them through the year, right? There'll be like 20 boats in March and April, and then middle of July 3 boats, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, people made a strategic call to like, hell no, I ain't going out and dealing. It ain't raining 3 days. I'm not waking up early to sweat my ass off and have like freaking heat lightning go off 20 miles away. Now they got to call the event off. Like,
dude,
all my close calls with lightning have been in the summer. That's one thing I will mention.
When I went out this past weekend, heat lightning hit a tree and was cooking it from the inside, so you could see like the husk. Fire department came, they cooled it down, and they cut the tree off, fell in the water. That shit was, no pun intended, it was fire. It was really cool to look at.
Now that's some fucking World of Warcraft bullshit. I ain't got time. I'm just out.
Literally
I'm
just
going.
Just veins of fire inside. Yeah, it was so sick.
Walk by that bitch and catch a side quest. I ain't got time for it.
That's how you get the gold.
No, you got
for the horde. For the horde. But yeah, that summertime lightning is I hear it, but I don't. I now respect it. We'll say I now respect it. That shit crazy.
No, obviously, the lightning's the thing, right? But when you hear because you're going to hear the thunder usually before you see the lightning.
Yep.
And anything that has that, if it's a spring storm, hell, if it's a fall storm, I'll wait it out. But boy, if it's July and you hear that crack coming from anywhere, it don't matter what direction. It don't matter if it's not cloudy where you're at.
Yep.
Start heading toward the ramp.
Yep.
Especially if you're a far ways away, it gets so funky so quick. That's never fun too, So if the clouds ain't trying to take you out, if the humidity ain't trying to take you out, if the Startron intoxication ain't trying to take you out, you
That
gotta play
Star
it
Trek.
safe.
Uh,
That's the only way to go about it.
Recently, 2 kids died in Georgia from the summer storm lightning. They were caught out in the lake and got hit out in their John boat.
Oh yeah, like
No joke.
all the time. It's too. Unfortunately, any time it happens is too many times because I
Times,
mean,
yeah.
people generally speaking are just trying to have fun.
Yep.
So you don't want anything to happen, but it just seems like for the sake of having fun, and it's the summer, right? So kids are out of school, or people on vacation. Like it's just like you get all like Fourth of July weekend is known notoriously for being one of the worst times if you're trying to go fishing on a big lake. Like it's
Yep.
just wake boats and pontoons and party boats and personal watercraft and intoxication. Like that's like definitely one of the times where if you can go dick around at a pond somewhere just to get the fix in, great, because that's probably going to keep you the safest, unfortunately. It's just, and it's the human factors, right? So we talk like it's summer, it's hot, but there's other variables at play, and it sucks, but you'll know like it's good to just be aware. It's good to have something to kind of like plan for.
Yep.
If you got a lake near you or a river that has a name and a boat ramp, I mean, you just it's always a gamble.
Yo, boat ramp be clear at like 5 to 6, but as soon as 7, 8 come across the clock, man, that place is a straight up mall, or what is it? Mall of America, dog. You see every part of any person just there. It's just the worst place to be. Every time.
If you love people watching, it's great.
Yes. If you
Like,
like
set you
fishing, if you like fishing, it's the worst.
No, everybody should at least experience it, right? Because you don't have to believe us. Like you can go find out. You don't have to try hard. If it's a decent weekend weather-wise, as soon as that sun's up, brother, go to the ramp and just take a look. Like, don't even plan on fishing. Just like watch. And you'll see, like, it's like all of humanity kind of descends.
It descends on that ramp. It's facts. That is literally what happens.
No, I mean, it's nice to see the summer wear. You can check out the ladies or the guys or whatever you're into, right? Like you can see some people out
You'll
relaxing.
See the new fashions and the skins.
Nothing wrong with it. I mean, they're just trying to live. I ain't mad at them. It's fine. Do your thing. But boy, if you're trying to break into that new damn DC Corrado or whatever you got, no. Leave your cast king at home, dog. You ain't casting enough to worry about royalty. Just go ahead and get out there with the Zepco and see if you can get a damn catfish, because you're gonna have way more fun.
Oh man, after 9 o'clock, them ramps are ran rampant. 2 pontoons trying to back in while the guy in the dang jet ski doing circles trying to play Wave Runner 64.
No, and then the game warden truck shows up.
Just sitting there, and then everybody's acting real weird.
All of a sudden, Fetty Wap's a lot quieter on that damn boombox than he was about 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, baby.
No, hey, 1738.
1738.
If you see the truck, it's too late.
They
already got eyes on you.
Yeah, you going? They saw you load up. They saw you load up the alcohol into the cooler. You done.
Everybody's like, quick! Somebody make sure we got a damn fire extinguisher on this bitch. I've only ever got water pulled during the summer too. I've never got water pulled any other time. Only during the summers. The only time I've ever had a Coast Guard check.
It's their it's probably their most successful like quota time too. Like, I mean, it makes sense. The more people get on the water, so higher percentage of people fucking up.
But yeah, it's a target-rich environment, man.
Big facts.
Hanging out citations left and right. I mean, I'm always legit. Don't get me wrong. I ain't got nothing to worry about. But you show up to the weekend boat ramp parade and you start seeing folks get real nervous
real quick.
As soon as the game wardens pull up, and I mean, I get it, but it's just. Golly, and then they'll complain and say, well, now we can't have fun. I'm like, well, I mean, it's only fucking law, so I mean, just bring your damn throwable, bring your damn registration for all your shit.
Make sure the fire extinguisher didn't expire.
You got nothing to worry about. It's just a problem
till you pull up with over the krill limit, and then they're asking, who does this belong to?
That's so. So I'm glad I usually don't catch and cook.
Yeah, facts. I got these from the store, so you just got from the store. You brought them in your boat. Yeah.
It's like, actually, I found these fish passed out at the boat ramp, and I was bringing them out to the water
Yep.
to release them. They jump on the boat talking about, is there anything on the boat that shouldn't be? And I say, only you, officer. They don't think that's funny.
Ooh, yeah. That ain't the time. Ain't time to be the jokester.
No, but I mean, I'll get off probation next week, so
You get back on that Star Tron heavy now.
we about to be out there.
He said that probation is done. I'm about to go.
Golly. Catch me if you can.
Oh gosh.
On the water police pursuits are one of the funniest things ever. If y'all get really bored, go on like YouTube.
Yeah, I'm
look
about
up,
to
like,
now. I'm gonna check that out.
On the water police pursuit, because it looks like it's just like a skit. It looks like a damn like somebody's filming like a TV show or something like
Now
that.
I need to see these. I didn't even know that was a thing. My wife loves to watch the cop chases, like in Indiana or Illinois, wherever it was. But I didn't know. Oh, no, Arkansas. It was Arkansas. I didn't know there was on the water pursuits. That's wild. How did that get on your algorithm? What sparked you to even look for that?
Legally I can't talk about it.
Hey,
I mean, they just pop up. Like if you watch enough of those like wavy boats, like the inlet or those.
Oh yeah, the Miami. Yeah. You're right.
If you watch enough of those, you'll start to see some of that kind of stuff pop up as well.
Yeah, that Miami Inlet's popped up on my feed many of times. 305 getting washed out.
One of those type of deals. Whew.
Are you planning to head out this weekend? Was that a truthful? Are you trying to get hot and ready? Try to catch some greenfish?
I don't damn know, because I mean I want to get the boat out so I can find out what else is broke, but it's just so defeating to like load the just hooking the trailer up.
Yep.
And the sun's not even up, and I'm fucking already wiping like sweat off my eyebrow, and I ain't even turned the car on.
Yeah, that's the best part. You already know you about to get it.
I'm just sitting there, and I don't drink coffee or do drugs or anything, so I don't have like synthetic like things, right? So if I can't get that, if I can't like, I'll turn on a motivational speech YouTube channel where you got the dude that's yelling at you in the picture, like the stock footage of people like climbing mountains, and it's got the like orchestral music that's got like the freaking gladiator vibes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those weird motivational
like,
shorts. Yeah.
Shit, like all that kind of stuff. Like I'm stepping out to that, and like all my neighbors are already looking at me like we knew something was wrong with the guy. Like all that shit, and I ain't even hooked the trailer up. I ain't even connected the lights yet. Sweating, freaking cicadas are screaming. Can't even hear myself think. And I'm thinking I'm about to go out here, lose 4 lures, catch a carp, and end up like apologizing to a dock owner because I wrapped my shit around their solar light. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you have to be ready to be let down.
Nah, man. You gotta go out there with a smile on your face, sweat on your face, and get to it, catching them greens.
That's why I'm bringing the ultralight, because the bluegills will never let me down.
Yo, bluegills, it's really hard for you not to catch bluegills. As a bass fisherman, if you struggle catching bluegills, you might have a problem.
They're always there.
Always willing. Always. Bluegills just hate anything that's smaller than them swimming around. That's just how it is. That's how they roll. Just little mad French bulldogs. That's all they are.
And they sitting there staring at my fucking jig bopping around. They're like, man, I ain't touching that.
As soon as you get that,
there,
that little shad fry, that come through there, yeah, they killing that thing on site. On site.
Like you take the midday lunch break,
mm-hmm.
and you're eating some potato chips or something, but you look over and you can see them popping at bugs and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if little dude's ever had some Ruffles before, and I'm sitting there chucking little pieces and stuff, and they're coming up grabbing it, and they're just like they're chasing that high forever.
Dude, they'll never get that type of peanut, or was it nut oils that people have been crazy about? Yeah, they never see no seed oils ever again. Oh, speaking of that, when I had to just to go over the veracity of bluegills and bugs. I was cleaning out some bluegills for my neighbor because I was catching them and I was just taking out their stomach, bro. They eat a ton of bugs a day, a ton. Like I did not respect their their veracity. Like I'm talking overloaded with crickets, whatever those little black little floaty leggy boys are on top of the water. Tearing those up. Dragonflies. I found one with like 2 dragonflies. They are vicious on the water. Yo, ye mother. Haw. Came in with 3 months, man. I appreciate you. That prime could have went anywhere. Dude, I'm thoroughly impressed of their diet. Like I didn't know that's how they got down. I'm thoroughly.
They're underrated.
Yo,
big. Like I mean,
big underrated.
People think they're just like the placeholder, right? Like NPCs, right? No, you give them the right conditions to thrive, and they're the biggest fucking problem you've ever had in your life.
Facts.
Immediately. But no, it's like, oh, they're so cute, and it's like, no, you catch one on the wrong day, them fingers might not go home with you because they just get that pissed. Because I remember, I alluded to this last time. I was going to follow up on it. So like people talk about like, like BFS is a big thing right now. That's a big trend. That's been a big trend for the past year plus, a couple years. And people talk about, okay, it's light gear. And normally they're going after like greenfish or whatever, right? So that's like, okay, they expect, they're not chasing citations, right? They're just trying to get bites, throwing in smaller stuff, just kind of doing the finesse thing. And then I always turn that to like, I see that being fun. In fact, I was watching a clip from Debo's Fishing on YouTube. I'm a big fan of Debo, by the way. Mm-hmm. He's one of the realists out there. He's actually like watched and gave me feedback on some of my clips before, and he's he's a good dude. He put up a BFS. He took a popper out and was just lighting them up. And the fish weren't huge, but like he's catching like 20 fish in a couple hour trip. And to me, I see that. Like I see that being a thing. And I could see me being in a position where I could enjoy that. But if you were to give me the option of doing like BFS, small lures, greenfish, or like ultralight, spinning gear, spin cast gear, hell, even fly fishing gear, like mini lures going after panfish, and it's the summer, I'm going to go for the panfish probably every time. The reason being the type of fish, the quality of fish that you're more likely to find targeting like large panfish in the summer. These are mature fish. These aren't 2 or 3 year old greenfish. These are like elder panfish. You're catching like the village elder bluegill. They are fighting. Like they may not be as big as like on a ruler. Unless you got old boy with the extendo.
Extendo cheater.
They may not be as big, but the amount of fight in a mature bluegill is more than what you would probably find in a similar sized BFS targeted greenfish.
Agreed.
You see what I'm saying?
No, wholeheartedly agreed. I will up what you're saying. If you can find green sunfish, shellcracker, however you like to call them, or pumpkin seed, they'll give the
warmouth.
No, warmouth. You can keep them. Those dudes are just monsters. They're monsters. They will give a mature bluegill like you would think it's a bass. I thoroughly enjoy when I catch like a full grown shellcracker, and I'm sitting there like, bro, I thought you, because they don't do the go on the side quick turns. They do a lot of the bass-esque head digs and head shakes, and then they'll eventually say, yeah, I'll turn back into a bluegill and start doing a little slash and dash on the fight. But yeah, man, agreed. If it came down to it and it wasn't tournament fishing, my BFS, my BFS right now, literally like you were saying with Debo, I have a little Euro Tackle black popper, bro. Oh my lord! Especially near the beds. If you come right off the bed and you catch a bass, that's just a bonus. But those bluegills hate that thing.
It's fun. Let's see, there's so many of it. Just like if you're only going to go out on the water for like 2 or 3 hours before it's too hot,
Facts.
every single time,
Yeah,
I'll do
I can
that.
see that.
I'll have no complaints. I'll go out. I'll catch, and I've done it. I've posted some pictures recently. Just going out to the poop pond, throwing these little Z-Man finesse things, and just getting bluegill as big as my hand, and they're down there fucking bulldogging it. Like
Yep.
they'll come up and see you and run, and like you're running 4-pound test, 2-pound test, with a big old whippy rod. It's it's not difficult, but you can have fun with it, man. Set your drag loose and just sit there and just fight them.
Facts.
That would be a really good way to not completely give up on the sport after the weekend.
It only took that one weekend, and now he sold everything. Golf clubs are out again.
No, hell yeah. No, I caught me some green sunfish for the first time in a long time earlier this month when I was technically on a little trip in this pond. I didn't know what was in it, but they were biting it. I'm like, damn. Like, them motherfuckers were not playing. Like, they're straight up, like, absolutely, like, I'm sitting there like, damn, I actually got to pay attention. I'm trying to, like, relax and shit. I had to, like, get my hat tight.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. You want some?
Make sure it's secured. Make sure your casts are on point. Yeah, I see you.
Sit there, make sure my knot's all right between fish. I'm like, wait a second, this ain't gonna last. Let me go ahead and just redo this right quick.
Surprisingly, in my home pond, the bass are actually still locked into dragonfly. They're still out there doing triple backflips and swanton bombs out the water.
Yo, if y'all have never seen that before, I've seen that a couple spots.
It's so
where they
fun.
just come up and they hit that shit and just bust some like flips and then they go back in the water.
It's graceful.
It's pretty. It's not funny in like the hilarious sense. It's just like you don't see it very often. To where you see it, you almost have to do like, did I just see what I thought I saw? And then it happens again, and you're like, oh shit, they're damn ass out here just busting flips. All right, cool.
Trying to catch a damn dragonfly, going into a space where they can't breathe just to eat. Yo, that's wild. Could you imagine going into a vacuum just to get a chicken nugget real quick?
I've done it.
It's tasty.
No, you coming back trying to get that oxygen level back up so I can taste the shit on my tongue. Hell yeah.
Yo, put that perspective, dog. You jump into space just to get a chicken nugget to fall back into orbit to breathe again.
No, this is when you go to the lunker hunt aisle and you get all them fucking spiders
and dragonflies. Yeah, don't do that to yourself.
And you start throwing that in them high grass. That high grass I'm talking about. You pop the damn fucking Charlotte's Web edition coming through that damn bitch.
Charlotte!
And just start busting the water. They don't even know what's going on, boy. I tell you what, it's a great thing.
They see that thing skittering across, they be like, yeah, that thing gotta go.
It's on site, and you love to see it.
I'm gonna be honest, I think I've only seen that spider get killed on YouTube videos, and dudes be out there for days. They be moving for days. That edit be cutting.
They got different clothes on. And I'm like, wait a second.
You can see the camera guy that's wearing shoes and not flip flops in this video. You know this is another day. I don't even know how Lunker Hut's still in business. They getting it though.
Money laundering.
Damn. What's the tackle box thing that they were always in? What was the monthly tackle box? What's it called?
Mystery?
Yeah. They done launder with mystery tackle box.
The mystery is why they ain't paid the damn taxes. That's a mystery, man. Where them W-2s at, big dog?
Yeah, let me see the dub-dose.
How do you feel about the downfall, allegedly, of Guggen?
How do I feel about it? Like, legitimately? I mean,
the thing's kind of falling apart. The team's falling apart. I was in the Ollies last weekend, and fucking Guggen shit as far as the eye can see everywhere.
I would say easily foreseen, especially with how the industry went. It's almost like and I mean it was just a 2016, 2017 hedge fund. And it's finally come down and they've sold it and they're all moving on. That's all it really was. They were able to figure it out, hit the wave right, ride that wave, and right when it's coming down, they were like, well, community wise, maybe not working. Logistic wise, it's not going to work with everything that's happened. And then it's like, hey, we got our money out. We did what we did. We set our mark. Move on. And I think that's what we're seeing now, in a graceful spot. But I mean, on the side note, like the dramatics from, like I think Lojo's done a couple videos, Yak Pack did a couple videos, like all these little spots of people getting out and explaining themselves or why it's happening. They're looking for a reason and a thought process to keep people engaged. I feel bad for them at that point because content wise, they don't know where to go, and that's sad. But then you look at people like John B. and who was the other kid, the little short guy that looked like Tom Cruise?
Eric?
Yeah. Like, he understood what was happening around him. He understood mentally what it was doing to him. And, like, he distanced himself away from the cause of it. So his videos became more about what he wanted to do and not the newest trend. He knew his mental space and fortitude wasn't made for what they were originally becoming successful off of. So he kind of moved away from it. His posts became less frequent, more thought out videography, similar to how John B first started. And then they're growing. They're kids. They've grown. They've understood what it was, and now we're just watching the fall of something that was probably generationally great for the sport of fishing. Yeah, I mean, undoubtedly, they put a fire under the fishing industry, both when it came to videography and marketing. They knocked it out of the park. Like, Strike King wasn't on the internet doing what they're doing now, like, without the Googans. There's no way possible. Without the rivalry you can see with Guggen and Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense will still be as popular, but there wouldn't be that drawn line of polarizing opposites when you say Guggen versus Sixth Sense. Like, the two came up at the same time with different media marketing people that either worked together or didn't. Berkeley's new team of how they're marketing is strictly, I would say, more so Guggen-esque on a professional level. They're doing, a lot of people are doing a lot of things that you could see have worked in that Guggen marketing space that are still working now, but I think eventually people are going to get tired of seeing it. Similar to how we saw, like, the Banjo Minnow commercials and things like that. Eventually it'll run its course, and then people will move on to whatever the next best way to market something is. But I think the Guggen set a pretty good standard for the industry.
So it's like a really interesting experiment almost.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a hedge fund, dog. Literally in and out. Just run it, get what you can, and see what happens. Really, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be documented at some point in time of this. Damn, almost. I would say, yeah, damn near a decade. We'll give them that. I'll give them a decade. We'll say they did something in 2015. I don't think they were doing anything in 2015, but we'll say it. By the time it's all said and done and Guggen's out of Ollie, and I don't think it'll ever be out of Ollie. I think they'll keep producing stuff, but we'll give them a half a decade. That half a decade run was strong. More power to them.
So then what's the next wave of not just marketing, but like either trends? I mean, I'll say, I think like the homemade, the DIY, I've been saying this, the garage, mad scientists, I mean, really cranking out everything but line and reels and rods. I mean, there's always going to be a specialized thing. But as far as like tackle the actual things that are trying to get bit, I feel like that's the power is in the people more so now than
have
it
you been
probably
following
ever.
the ICAST baits that were released in the last couple days?
I saw like 4 different variations of fuzzy dice.
That's what literally I was about to say that. Literally, that's like, we're just we're at a point on the U.S. side that we've lost inspiration and have been relying on Japan. I think that's our next trend. I think Japan's gonna go like, was that 19 like, or 1890s, and just kill the kill their export import. Say no more boats in the docks. And they're going to shut down and not show nobody nothing. But yeah, no, I think the trend is, as fast as it is right now, is to watch what Japan's doing and see how you can replicate it as fast as possible, and not give anybody credit. Make sure there's disclaimers that this is American made and and all the bullshit that come behind the R&D. Yeah, years of R&D. What are you talking about? The fuzzy dice just came out. What you just ripped it off. Yeah, I think that's the biggest trend, is how fast you can rip something off from Japan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. I mean, we won't get too caught up in it, because at the end of the day, you can always go to Carolina Basco, use code Solid10 at checkout, and get 10% off.
No, you can just use. I think you can use like CBC 50 to get 50% off. We're in the liquidation times. I don't think.
Yes, we got to get. All the new stuff being released at the trade shows. We got to stock up on the new.
No, it won't be. No, there's no more. It's just liquidation. There's no new product coming in.
Why not?
I mean, it's liquidation. We're done.
With what?
With the baits.
Why?
That's a CBC question. That's not a me question.
Call him up. Hey, yo, Craig.
Yo, Craig. Nah, he's out there in ICAST land. I can't call him. He's probably shaking hands and kissing babies.
Does that mean CBC's not going to be a shop much longer?
Yeah.
Where the hell have I been? I didn't know this.
That's why it's a liquidation sale.
But that could be marketing.
Oh, yeah, I guess it could. Nah, that's it.
What's he about to go to golf, ain't he? It's going to be Carolina Golf Company.
Yeah, most likely. You know how the transitions always go.
Lost another one. All right. Well, what else don't I know? Chat, tell me a secret. I need some shit. I need to get caught up to speed.
It's 9:40, so yeah, chat. What you guys doing?
Fucking sleeping, because you should be on a Wednesday. And I gotta apologize to everybody. The reason we haven't been sticking to the every other week is really me. my lack of an immune system, apparently.
Boy, been down.
And like, I start my day on Wednesdays around 6:00. Get to the office at 8. Do a 10-hour shift till about 6:30. I come home, pretend to be awake, and then I jump on here. So we're burning the fucking Tron fumes around here, boy. Let me tell you. Golly, I still got stuff to do when I'm done here, but we're going to make it happen.
Blue Juice got that man running.
Because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
Oh,
Pat just got here, so we got to restart. All right, cut it from the top.
No, we are not cutting it from the top.
Welcome to episode 12, called It's Too Hot. The subtitle is CBC Will Never Close.
Oh, no. From the top. We are not.
From the top rope. Oh, man. Jeff Hardy was out there hitting swanton bombs for the city. And all y'all was out there just trying to tie an improved clinch knot.
Full. Jumping off the top rope, putting his damn body on the line. hurtful. But yeah, I mean, we got tournament season almost coming to an end. I think I got what, like a month and a half, 2 months, and done. I gotta figure. I'm. So Helly messages me, and D Money also said it. That damn new native, hammer kayak was announced. That damn thing looked good. I'm like, yo, might be time to trade her in. Might be time to sell the damn kayak. I'm like, nah, man. It might be time. That thing looking nice.
Why not just buy a boat?
Oof. Yeah, I'm good. I can't enter kayak tournaments in a boat.
I mean,
I'm doing pretty good in kayak tournaments.
wait till Elvis starts fishing the opens.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think he's getting out his kayak anytime soon.
The show cause might change his mind. But we got Darren Currency with the sub.
Oh yeah, 21 in there, man. Yo, D Money, thank you. Oh,
Dang.
I didn't participate in the Rumble, Pat. There was so much stuff happened. I canceled everything. I was supposed to be at Norman, and I was probably like 40 minutes from the house, and then flipped that bitch back and just called it a weekend. Stayed at home.
Eject Ocido.
Eject Montana. Who goes to Montana?
Hannah.
I don't even think she's going to Montana.
Oh shit.
I think that's just her stage name.
Fake news.
Yeah. Is there fishing in Montana?
They gotta have a supermarket.
Hey, let's go. Congrats. Big 9-0. That's always a good number.
Dang.
Been around the sun that many times, dude. That's legendary.
I better get a pack of Bandito bugs for my 90th birthday.
Yeah, if I'm hitting 90, I better see a banjo minnow come across the damn presence.
With the weedless trebles. Hell
Weedless trebles.
yeah. AKA you ain't hooking shit. Good luck.
You gotta cut them just a little bit. Turn them into like a little antenna.
Sputnik.
Did you say Sputnik? Like the Russian Sputnik?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you need to chill out. That could be somebody's what are those activation spies that need that code set to them? What is that called? Sleeper.
Talk about that.
You be a sleeper agent. You just activated buttons.
That's a dark sleeper right there.
Yo, big dark sleeper. Sputniks.
Did you see that stupid ass video that I put on damn TikTok of that boy pinging off that pontoon?
Oh yeah, you're famous. You're famous.
28,000 views.
Yo, famous T.
And we got like pros in there.
Just squabbling.
Comment.
Just straight squabbling. I love it.
Yes. Like I got hours of footage of me
You
doing my
fishing?
shit.
No, doesn't
Who
even
fucking
matter.
cares? Hell no, I can't even get my mom to watch it, and
Dink.
I'm just throwing. My man's up there pinging the shit off the damn pontoon, and it's like, oh, my notifications hit 99 plus. I said, oh hell, I might have pissed somebody off.
You need to go back, just get that dude pinging, and then drop a beat in there real quick, and do a flip, and
Hell yeah,
instant. Bink.
golly, nothing
Bing,
beats a
bing,
Jet 2
bing,
holiday. I'm just saying.
Yep. There you go.
Golly.
Easily. I love those damn things too. I was watching a baby flip off the front of the porch during. Oh my goodness! I'm sitting there like, who is making these edits? Ruthless internet people. Ruthless.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, Pat. You got any other tournaments coming up? You gonna do any CCKF stuff? What you got planned?
This is officially a Pat interrogation. Where were you last Thursday around 8:45
He's
p.m.?
Montana. Pat was out
That's a
there
perfect
in the mountains.
alibi.
That's how you hide a body. Montana traveled. Oh, tomorrow I have I have a round table for the Brian Latimer community on tackle going into tournaments.
What all does that include?
Pretty much everything we were talking about earlier in the year. Like I like how I slimmed down everything, and I kind of only have focuses on when I'm going to a certain body of water, what I need to throw in my comfort range, and then just sticking to it. Just trying to, make sure your tackle reflects that, not just have, 12 packs of 8 different type of creature baits and 12 or 20 different type of worms up there, things like that. Wow. Well, that's good. Yeah, get on the water, man. Break the depression.
Get out there. Put some cast in.
Bring some light tackle, catch some bluegill because the bass ain't biting. Bless you.
Have fun with the blue GGs, man. Get you some perch.
Big
something.
blue
I don't give a damn
jizzles.
what it is.
Yep.
Got to take care of that thing between your ears. I'll tell you that much. That thing's important.
What, your nose?
How is your nose between your ears?
Because your ears are here, and then there's a between it. That's normal, like the center point.
You gotta go around. That's a scenic route.
Oh, you talking
as
about the
crow
brain?
Flies.
You talking about the brain?
That thing, hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess you do have a scenic route because you got to go around the curvature. I got what you're saying. I'm seeing what you're putting down.
That's what El Killer said.
Oh. We're done. We're gone. We're gone.
Man, if those people could see or hear this, they'd be offended.
Yeah, we're gone.
God damn, y'all thought I was controversial.
Damn. I think that's it, T. I think we hit all the too damn hots.
Damn, the too damn hots. That sounds like a shitty ass like boy band from the early '90s.
I'll say mid '90s, but yeah,
I'll give it to you. Everybody was too busy focusing on the Chicago Bulls around that time anyway, so good luck trying to get some ratings.
Who else was popular around that time? Cowboys. Yeah. That's it. That's all sports media could even talk about. Because when was Wayne Gretzky's like big things was like in '97? Yeah, that was during the Bulls. Yeah, Wayne Gretzky, Mike, and the Cowboys.
Hey Alexa. No, just kidding.
Yo, big facts.
The Yankees and the Red Sox rivalry.
I thought that was more of a 2000. No, wait,
that's decades.
I thought the When did the Braves start having that like just start win? Oh no, I was in high school, so this was 2000, 2005. Yeah, Atlanta Braves were on a fucking tear. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sports media, man. Sports media by the years.
But if you wanted to watch professional fishing, you might be lucky to get a 40-minute overview of the last major event hosted by Tommy Sanders and either Fish Fishburne and Jerry McInnes. I miss Jerry McInnes, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolute. Nobody broadcast-wise, he set the bar way too high.
Yeah.
Him and Fish Fishburne and Tommy Sanders were like the pinnacle of like weekend ESPN Bassmaster coverage overview since it wasn't live.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. All right.
Now this is the part where we say get off my lawn. No, I mean that was the shit back then, man.
Yeah, if you missed that like 96, 97 ESPN Bassmaster collab, sheesh.
It'll never be that good again.
Never hit the
live
same
coverage
way.
is great, but it's kind of watered down because these folks have a really hard time trying to fill hours and hours and hours of stuff that's engaging. If you're a fan of it, it's more engaging. But if you're just a casual I remember when they said some of their highest ratings was during like pandemic major years, like 2020, 2021, where all you had like was live coverage because other sports were kind of whatever. And you had like people going on Twitter saying, I was watching a bunch of people bass fish for 4 hours a day. I've never watched it before. This is great. And it became this huge thing. Very interesting scenario.
D Money, that's the dirt bike dude from last year that you ran into, man. Congrats. Y'all can link up. I know you a lot in common. I mean, man, that's dope. Good job.
Get on the Abu Pro staff. Start getting some Veritas rods for free, man, and send some defects my way. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? No, but I remember he did some promo stuff for Abu Garcia recently, I believe. He might be able to know some folks. That'd be sweet.
Oh man, get him out there on the water. That's fire. Bo, what's wrong, bud? Come here. Say hi to everybody on the stream. Come here. Come here, little buddy. Ugh. Hello, everybody. This is Bo. He is the new addition, aka Bojangles, aka Bowberry Biscuit, aka Beauregard, aka Elbow, Rambo, Edgar Allan Bow. Yeah, he's a Sharpay. You guys ready to go bed?
I got a Sharpay.
That's a Sharpie. Yep.
Oh, fuck.
I knew it. You got the I in front of the E. Fucked up.
Man, I knew that dyslexia would hold me back eventually.
Always does. Always comes back and rears his ugly head. Oh, man. All right.
Well,
so
what's the next topic?
This is normally the time the stream and the viewers in chat will come in and we'll talk about next episode or what we got planned, but that is definitely not the topic. Oh man. FXR covers dirt bikes, snowmobiles, and fishing too. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Nice little addition.
That's Had Chuver right there. That's Had Chuver.
Had Chuver back at it again.
Buy a fucking Bonafide. Anyways,
he's definitely been pushing his little flotation plate carriers. He's really enjoying that. I'm happy that he's having a vision at something. I don't think I would ever wear a flotation plate carrier unless I was in the Navy doing aquatic exercises, but I get it.
I'm just trying not to get somebody to come out in their backyard and start throwing shit at me. So I guess that could.
There you go. They have some super nice float suits. Nice. Well, you can probably get T that and some Veritas rods once you link up with them. I do need a winter what you call it float suit. Those damn overalls that make sure you don't sink or make sure you don't drown. I like that.
Save your ass more ways than one.
Yo, big facts. Big facts. Broken OG Veritas. Yeah, sorry, Pat.
So is it just me and D Money with some of the last functional OG Veritas rods? I know it's in the kayak.
I didn't have an OG one. I actually had a modern one, and that boy tip broke. I gave it to J-Way. He fixed it. He has it now.
20 plus years, man. Thing's still ticking. Can't break it. Couldn't break it if I wanted to.
It's wild. All right, T. This is where we're going to call it, sir. What is that?
Don't worry about that.
Shout out to Killed Even. What? Oh, he playing Poe 2? What characters does Killed Even play? What class is he? He seems like he'll be a witch hunter like myself. Oh, Killed gave you his Veritas? Nice. Yeah, it's a good rod. Very, very, very good rod.
The all white ones I wasn't a big fan of. They seem to be a little bit more flimsier, but
Talking about PLX?
yeah. Yeah, the newer stuff I wasn't really happy with. But it is what it is. I think I got mine for free too, so I can't be too mad.
Yeah, whoever decided to do the white foam, I ain't mad at you, but I am disappointed.
That is the worst, man. Come on now. You know that our hands ain't the cleanest.
So I'm not a fan of that. If they put cork on these, I feel like cork
10 out of 10. Yeah, I agree.
I'd have me a few
And
of them.
and it'll last for damn near forever.
It will, but remember, if you really want it. Got a video on it, but you got to seal it.
Yep.
But once you've sealed it, you're good.
Yep.
No worries.
Facts. But y'all have a great day. Rest the night. Don't don't drink the sealant.
God
Oh,
damn.
you said, God damn, you gonna die. That is not made for human consumption. Read
Is
the
that
back.
what it says?
You need to call your nearest physician.
It says keep away from children. I'm not no damn kid.
Well, guess what? You gonna die.
All right, well, y'all can have my Beetle spins.
Yo, straight up. Y'all have a great night, man. We'll catch y'all in 2 weeks. T, you stay safe, stay healthy. Don't get beat up by the sun. And enjoy your weekend, man. Why would you do that?
I was drinking something. I thought everybody should. Yeah, so we'll get out. We might get out. I might get out. So you should get out so somebody gets out.
Facts.
I think that would be beneficial for more than one reason. If
Pat,
anybody's got
Pat, you need to get out since you're talking about depression. Get out.
Pat, get your ass out on the fucking water
Catch a
and
fish.
go do some cool shit. Go down, take your damn box of fucking corn kernels and get you a carp or 7 of them, man.
Yep.
I don't give a damn, brother. I don't give a damn. Go out there, hook a damn bluegill, let that sumbitch pull drag. Then turn on some goddamn freaking Freebird and let that solo kick in, dog. If you ain't feeling something, just start to rile up within your genetics. We don't have to. I don't know how much Startron I'm gonna have to send you, but we're gonna get you moving somehow.
Easy. All right, y'all have a great one, man. We'll talk to y'all. Be safe. YouTube, toodaloo, YouTubers.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the